There were a lot of NGOs who were doing great work, pero wala na silang source of funds. So we organized Peace and Equity Foundation to address poverty through the projects of NGOs.
By supporting a whole range of services that were needed by poor households, whether these were water projects or energy or health, utilizing mainly what we call partner organizations. So very broad, no? It was kind of like a shotgun strategy.
Our vision was reaching out to the poorest of the poor, no? But in terms of realizing the achievement of how much we have impacted on the lives of the poor,
We did not really see the impact on the poverty groups.
Once the non-government organization, for instance, finish the project cycle, or maybe 3 years or 6 years, then we find that there may not have been a lasting effect on the development of these lower income families.
So we were thinking of PEF as parang cutting-edge organization that can address poverty in more innovative ways.
and so we have decided to switch our strategy to what really works and what really helps people develop their situation.
And in the sense, I think that is the meaning of social enterprise. Social in the sense that this is not only for individual development, but for a whole group or association, or also for an entire community.
It's a very big shift because in the past, PEF was a grant institution. It provides small grants to different organizations for them to be able to implement development programs.
Ang very clear lang sa amin, for anybody to go into social enterprise, may dalawang component. One is that you have to have a very clear social mission. Alam mo yung development objectives mo, sino yung gusto mong tulungan, bakit mo sila gustong tulungan. And the other is that you will achieve those social objectives through an enterprise or through a business solution.
Because at the end of the day, if you can make the poor communities earn better income for their families, then they can address their health needs, their educational needs, and so on.
Pagkakaiba ng itong sa PEF sa ginagawa nating pagtulong sa in terms of enterprise, tinitingnan yung saan yung weaknesses ng mga tao in terms of social enterprise. At saka kung saan yung weaknesses nila, doon tumutuloy yung PEF.
Running a business doesn't come naturally. There are things that you need to do to improve the capacity of the SE leaders. So PEF has been addressing or putting investments in capacity building.
We started this partnership with PEF in 2013. They provided us with a credit line to support the marketing initiatives of GloCorp. It's a corporation owned by farmers, cooperatives, farmers association, and NGOs. It started in 2010 to support farmers with their marketing concerns. We buy products of these cooperatives from as far as Mindanao, in Bicol, Cotabato, and Sultan Kudarat. Bring it here in Manila and bring it to the supermarkets. So with the credit line that PEF provided to GloCorp, we were able to immediately provide cash to these cooperatives.
So the enterprise is being supported not really for the sake of the growth of the enterprise, but for the sake of improving the lives of poor households, particularly in the rural communities of the Philippines, and eventually to help these households also become catalysts for change and development in their communities.
So we go to different communities and look at their products, and then if we think that there's potential, then we buy their products and then we help them sell them here in the shop. And then the profits go back to the communities, either to the same community or to open up new communities.
There are many indications that we're leading to success. But to say that we're successful, I think that's too early to tell. We have the sugarcane farmers in Negros, almost 200 households.
In Magpet, North Cotabato, we have a group called Majirco, and this is a partner of PEF. It's about 500 hectares of Manobo lands by the Manobo tribes, and they have now transformed these lands into a large-scale production of banana chips, coconut oil, and copra. And in the beginning, we would just lend them money and they would pay, but after a period of time, they have been able to grow their social enterprise together with PEF.
So the elements that will make a good success story is there. You have cooperative communities, you have entrepreneurial leaders, and you have a good analysis of the market.
PEF should continue to be a learning organization in the sense that as we support projects, be very conscious of what are we learning from implementing such social enterprises that will be an input into planning or growing those enterprises. And that, we don't only learn from what PEF itself supports, but we can learn from what others are doing. So putting all this information and knowledge together and then packaging them in such a way that it will be useful not only to PEF but other organizations that are trying to address poverty in the Philippines.
We should also not forget that there are still many lower income families that are not yet capable of social enterprise. And I think that is part of the challenge also of groups like PEF to help them increase their capacity so that they become viable social enterprises.